Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to your program called Lotteries and Business Financial Speculation for you coming from Sagittarius. First, let me quickly show you my email address. If you'd like to have a 90-minute session to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms, then send me this email. I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers and how to reach that fascinating energy you have within you, the supernatural energy, how to connect to it. First, let me talk to you about your first 15 days. You coming from Sagittarius. They are going to be very disturbing and difficult days for you where financial speculation or business or job or anything to do with money is concerned. Don't waste your funds. Save it because whatever you do, somehow the wrong planets will come to give you the information, will make you do and say the wrong things. So every area of your life will become disturbed. But we're talking about lotteries and business. So watch out that your job is very insecure in the first 15 days of June. And financial areas are very, very difficult to manage. So go to the casino less and less in the first 15 days, or don't go at all. Buy lotteries less and less as well. Anything you do or deal in financial speculation can easily go very wrong. Coming back to lotteries. So we're going to try it and give it our best shot. And so I've decided to create sets of numbers for the first 15 days of June and also the different sets of numbers for the last 15 days of June. So I'm going to use my Kabbalistic card to see what the tarot says. And let me pull a card from here. And what does it say? Well, it's an interesting card. The position of the sun is very strong and is producing growth. So from this card, I'm going to say number 8, 17, 26, 35, 44, 53, and 62 are going to be very powerful numbers for you. Now, for the other sets of numbers relevant for the first 15 days. So remember, these cards which are pulled by the tarot are relevant for the first 15 days only of June. The other card, I've done some homework for you. You coming from Sagittarius. Here it is. And I've chosen these numbers. So from the first group of planets, I've chosen the number 1, 10, 19, 28, 37, 46, 55, or 64 if you need it. From the second group of planets using Kabbalistic astrology, I've chosen these numbers. The number 2, 11, 20, 29, 38, 47, 56, and 65. So that's from there. So 2 sets of numbers for using Kabbalistic astrology, 1 set number using Kabbalistic tarot cards. And all these numbers are relevant only for the first 15 days. I've decided to become more precise for you. And so for the first 15 days, remember that everything you try and do will be very touchy. Let's go to your last 15 days. You coming from Sagittarius, are you? Yes, from Sagittarius. The last 15 days are going to be much, much, much better. So the chances of financial speculation, the stock market, the forex, you can get busier and busier with that. And financial speculation of lotteries and going to the casino, you can also get busier with that. So there's gains to be made in the last 15 days in everything that you attempt to do. So I'm going to use the tarot card now to see what the tarot will give you for the last 15 days of June. Let's see. The tarot has a brain of its own. It doesn't follow rules and regulations. And so I'm going to pull a card from here, right in the middle of the pack. And what does it say? Ooh, let me see. This card. You coming from Sagittarius. Where is that? Okay. This card says, well, it's a card of Mercury. And Mercury is all over the place here, causing all kinds of interference, but still is the number of Mercury. So I'll repeat what the tarot cards tells you. And the numbers are the number 5, 14, 23, 32, 41, 50, and 59, or even 68. So the tarot card has given you some strange numbers, but we'll have to follow the energy of the tarot card. And so now I'm going to go back to Kabbalistic astrology. And for this last, what was I doing? For Sagittarius. Yes, I think I'm still at the first 15 days. I hope so. So the first 15 days, you're going to have this kind of energy forms, which are very negative. Be very careful. And numbers I've got for you, well, I think I've given that to you. Now, the last 15 days of June are going to be much, much better days where the chances of you formulating more luck will be seen. And so let's see what the tarot card says for your last 15 days. This will be the sets of numbers. Okay. And from here, the card is a fascinatingly good card for you. So I'm going to say that in the last 15 days, the tarot card says use the numbers 3, 12, 21, 30, 39, 48, 57, or 66. So these are the powerful numbers for your last 15 days of June, promised to you by your tarot card. Now I'm going to go back to my notes for you coming from Sagittarius. So from Sagittarius, my notes say for the last 15 days, your lucky numbers are going to be the number 7, 16, 25, 34, 43, 52, and 61. That's what the calculation shows. I've divided planets always into two sets, and the first set will give you that. The second set of planets, they will give you, what was that? The number 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, and 63. So one set of numbers from tarot card, two sets of numbers from Kabbalistic astrology, which are relevant for the last 15 days. So try your luck with that. So as you can see, the last 15 days are willing to give you dividends of all kinds, whether for job, whether for business. Get active and see how you can improve your life in every possible way. And no harm visiting the casino. And of course, if you've been to see me for a 90-minute session, I'll talk to you about your lucky colors and lucky days and lucky gemstones and lucky directions. All these you have to use in any form of life to improve yourself. So I have a 90-minute session which will cost you USD $50. And in that 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 9 years in all areas of your life: the romance, the marriage, the family, the area of job, money, business, financial speculation, and most seriously about your health as well. I'll go deeply into that. And so with all this information for your next 9 years, they'll come under your control. You'll know the ups and you'll know the downs. And more important, I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. It's a system I will teach you. And I'll show you how to become special by connecting to that powerful force of energy you have. Every religion, every civilization says we have this force of energy. Nobody teaches us how to connect to it. And I'll show you how to do that. And so send me this email. And this 90-minute session will cost you USD $50 to know all that information which I've just mentioned to you, and just to make you special in the world. I wish you a good month of June. Until we meet one day, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you and goodbye.